Oh my goodness. Look at this bad boy here. This, my friends, is a hammer strength Smith machine. And she's looking spicy. Yes, indeed. Hello folks, it's Coach Jimmy here from Valhalla Gym. And today, I'm going to show you 3 exercises you can do on this Smith machine here. They can give you a whole body session, leaving no stones unturned. Then it means we can also see what this new machine's like, because it looks very, very good, doesn't it? It's very pretty. So let's get into it. So one of the things I already like about this machine is that it has adjustable safeties on it. So we can literally lift this up, put it in. It means to say if you're doing bench press or if you're squatting, it means if you can't get yourself back up or you can't twist the actual handles of the bar on time, you're covered. You're not going to die at least. So we're looking good there. The other thing I noticed as well is that it's actually on cables. So it's got some form of counterbalance based off cables, which I haven't seen in real life before, so it's pretty cool to see it in real life. Now, let's actually try something here and see how it actually feels. Okay, folks, so to start off, I'm going to show you here a hack squat variation for our legs on this Smith machine. So on this Smith machine here, the bars actually travel at an angle here where the bar runs on. So if we're going to be hack squatting in it or squatting of any kind, now you can face in the ways too, but for a hack squat kind of variation, to mimic like a hack squat, you want to be lying backwards, okay, and pushing up at that angle. So you're kind of going to be out a wee bit, and then you'll be up and down like this. Obviously, I'll show you in a second. Now, I personally would just rather use a hack squat because I have some unresolved issues with Smith machines. Yeah, whenever I was about 16, I was in another gym and I was using Smith machine for calf raises, so I was kind of standing on top of a block, and whenever I was done the set, I was absolutely done in, and I forgot to put the hooks in, and pure Michael Jackson T-heed backwards. Now, I did catch myself halfway down and I didn't properly fold like a deck chair, and I never caught it on video, so you can never laugh at me for it. You can only hear my anecdotal evidence here for it. But yeah, so I'm going to show you here how to kind of do the hack squat here, what way it's set up, etc. So yeah, with this here, you kind of want to have the bar sitting at shoulder height. Now, if you're doing any kind of squats, fat matter, shoulder height. All we're going to do now is face out. We're going to put our hands, see there's wee rings, kind of wee grooves in the bar. That's a good place to start. Either put your index finger or your pinky finger or any finger in between on one of those, okay? I'm going to put this ring finger on, right? So that means to say whenever I grab the other side, I can then adjust myself to be in the center so as I'm not like over here squatting. It doesn't overly matter anyway because you're in a machine and the bar's not going to fall over. However, it just means to say you're not going to be sitting with a weird shoulder angle on one shoulder. All I'm going to do then is stand up and twist the bars back and then readjust my hands so as the hooks will stay off. From there, I'm going to take a wee step out forward. Have your feet wherever you want, kind of comfortable position. And then all you're going to do is come down as low as possible, nice and controlled. That actually feels very nice. Down in nice and low, big push. Down in nice and low. Big push. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Yeah, that actually felt really good. I'm actually going to give that a go at some point. That's actually feels really nice. If you want to make it harder, hit your quads more, you just move your feet in a bit closer. And if you want a bit more hip hinge from it, bring your feet out further. But the whole point of a hack squat is to fry your quads. So get your feet somewhere that's comfortable enough that allows your knees to go as far over your toes as possible without your heels lifting off the floor. However, I'm not your boss, so you kind of mess about and see what suits you, but that's very good. That feels really good. Okay, folks, now we're set up. I'm going to do a wee bit of incline bench here. Now, what you didn't see was 3 hours of endless adjustments to get me at the right angle for the bar to hit the right place on the chest, etc. But now that we're there, it actually feels quite nice. So I'm going to show you here. Now, This is a good example now to show you how to use the safeties. So with the safeties, they literally just have like a wee, you can see them here. There's like a wee hook on them and you just move it up. So what I done there, and what you would do as well, is you would unrack the bar and test it out for a couple of reps. And you would kind of see where the bottom position is for you. So look at that, I've put that bang on there. So it means to say if I feel like that's sitting there, it's not going to fall any further on me. So that's a very good feature, I really like that. With this as well, you kind of want to have the bar sitting where my arms are near enough straight, but I have enough just to be able to push and unhook. When I'm unhooking, I always want to turn it back. Same as well, I'm facing out the ways here. I want to kind of have a up and back push. It's if you're bench pressing with a bar or with dumbbells, you always want to come down to your chest and then end up with the bar back in front of your face at the top. So you want to come down and then up in like an arcing motion. So that's why we're sitting facing out here and we want it to be pushing up and back. The way I've adjusted this is whenever I bring it down, it comes down kind of just above the center of my chest. And then whenever I push it up, it actually ends up in front of my face at the top, which is exactly what you want when you're doing any form of press, okay? So that's our chest covered. So we've done our quads, chest, shoulders, triceps. Let's do a pull motion on it. Let's try some rows. Now, out of all the things I've never done on a Smith machine before, this is one of the things I've never done. I've never done rows on a Smith machine. Now, I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube about it, but let's actually see how it feels in real time. I keep you guessing, I keep changing the camera angle to make it a wee bit funky for you, not to get too bored. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to do a barbell row with the Smith machine. I'm probably going to have to angle change again, but this just feels nice talking to you from here. So, with the other two movements, okay, we were kind of sitting on the outside of the machine. When we're doing a row of any form, we want to pull from away and in, okay? So we're going to be facing this way, but we're going to be in the machine because then the angle of the bars here will help us have that path. Now, when you're performing rows on a Smith machine, because you want to have that fully stretched position at the bottom, sometimes you would need like a block or something to stand on, but see, because like this has adjustable safeties and it's quite long, and like I'm not far off 6 foot here, and like that's working well. Now, if you're a bit shorter, you would probably need a block to stand on to get the extra stretch, but for today, I don't need that. So let's try it and see. So we're just going to take these adjustable safeties off and put them on here. And then we're going to adjust the bar. Can you all still see me there? Yeah. And put it here. So when we're starting off with a row, we want to have it sitting around hip height, okay? Whenever you're rowing, unrack, push the bum back, get a nice straight back, okay? Try and get as parallel to the floor as possible. Look at that. Now I'm letting my shoulders roll out of place, get my upper back and my lats stretching out, and then I'm just going to pull up in towards the chest. So I'm pulling that into the sternum. Full stretch. Pull up into the sternum. I'm actually rather impressed. I actually like how it feels. I'm actually going to give this a proper go during the week. I'm a very old-fashioned boy. I like dumbbells and barbells and all. And probably because I'm an athlete, I'd rather just do squats, benches, dumbbell presses, stuff like that. But I am also a bit of a meathead at heart, so I do like machines the odd time. I'm definitely going to be giving this a go. So yeah, I really like that Smith machine. So we've had hack squats there on it for our legs. We've had incline bench for our chest, shoulders, triceps. And then we've had there our barbell row for our back and biceps. Let's do a review of the machine then. So what's my final thoughts on the machine? To be honest, I didn't do a full-on proper session on it. I'm just kind of showing you guys one of the new additions to the gym. However, I really like the feel of that, the way it moves, the way it has the angle, because our old Smith machines had like straight up bars, whereas that has the angle now. Like the squats felt fantastic. The bench felt really good, and the rows felt really good. I would give it a good 8 out of 10. The only reason I'm giving it an 8 out of 10 is because I don't like Smith machines. However, if you're somebody who likes using machines and you are looking something new to try, or if you currently do use Smith machines and you haven't used one like this, I would heavily recommend it. It's brand spanking new. It's by Hammer Strength, a really well-renowned manufacturer, and we now have it in Valhalla Gym. We actually have a lot of new other machines. I'll review those on different days, but for today, it's been Jamie. You've now got a full body session. Give it a go. Make sure you add some weight to it as well. Don't make it as easy as I just did it there. And let me know how it goes. Just message the Valhalla page and let us know how it goes. Thank you.